When it comes to adding rivet or bolt detail to your models, many model makers use a punch and die tool. This allows you to make rivets quickly and easily using materials like plastic card. You then attach them to your models using glues or varnishes. However, there is another innovative way to make rivets. You can use this tool by the American firm The Small Shop. The Nutter is sold under reference SMS 009. It's a highly engineered and extremely precise tool that allows you to make rivets and bolts in an entirely different way. Here's what you get in the box. The Nutter is made up of the base part, a holder or probe, and a set of brass tips. There's 3 hexagonal heads ranging from 0.5mm, 1mm and 1.5mm in size. There's also 4 circular rivet tips or heads, 0.25mm, 0.5mm, 0.75mm and 1mm in diameter. In the box you also get a roll of special lead foil. You'll use this as your material for making the rivets or bolt heads. The base part has 2 knurled locks that can be loosened and tightened, and there's a rubber pad underneath that will catch the rivets. You can also see dimples in the top, which can be used to make dishes or lens reflectors for headlights, an additional bonus feature of the tool. With the main task of making rivets, the Nutter is designed as a complete system, so you should always use the manufacturer's special tri-foil lead sheet to make your rivets or bolts. So let's see the tool in action. Choose the size or sizes of rivets or bolts you wish to create. Unscrew the 2 dials on the plate. Cut yourself off a piece of foil and slip it under the loosened plate. Then screw it down to hold the foil in place. Next, take the probe and screw it onto your chosen tip. They're kept in the storage unit for protection and are easily screwed on. Gently wiggle the probe and tip to release. It's always good to practice first, but the technique is fairly simple. Whilst keeping the probe vertical, you press down through the metal foil. You can be firm, but there's no need to apply excessive pressure. You'll see that the probe has punched through. Repeat the process again and again, making sure that each time the tip is clean with no foil attached. The rubber backing pad is catching the rivets as you work. You can change the probe and tip and continue. Once happy, take a black background like the Small Shop cut-off set, available separately, or some black felt. Turn the tool over and gently tap to release the cut-out rivets or bolts. And hey presto, lots of very fine and perfectly formed rivets and bolts. When it comes to attaching rivets, the manufacturer advises using Johnson's Clear, an acrylic floor polish, but you could also use a varnish. Here we are attaching rivets to a 1/9 scale R75 BMW motorbike saddle, wet with a brush moistened with clear. Pick up the rivet and gently position. You can adjust them easily. When happy, leave to dry. After an hour, apply one more coat and it's done. If you want to use the tool for making lens reflectors, simply place the foil over the dish and push in and shape with a smooth, blunt object. When done, simply fill with resin or a similar clear drying product to get the glass lens effect. The Nutter system from the Small Shop is available today from Hysterex agents, so make sure you add one to your tool collection. If well looked after, it should last you a lifetime.